after the win over Harlequins?
There is, but in the same way that we weren't too down, didn't change too much after the Leicester game. We got ourselves in a position to prepare as well as we could for Bath. We haven't got carried away in terms of how we've performed the last 2 weeks. 2 great results, good for the squad, good for the mood around the group, and most importantly good from a confidence point of view that we've said for a long time we know we can compete, but you've got to win some games, and the last 2 weeks have been good for us.
The win, you said afterwards, was based on a strong defence and a really impressive set piece, so that's something that Laurie, Trevor, etc., Johnny Bell will be thrilled with.
Absolutely, we've said for the last 18 months that the teams in this league that have been the most successful are the ones who defend very well, are the ones who have a strong set piece, who can attack when they need to, defend very well. And look, there's a huge amount of work that's gone in, and I think credit to the players but also credit to the coaching team that finally the work that's been done has been rewarded in those performances.
And that said, it's good to be finishing a game against Harlequins, winning the game and still ruining a few missed opportunities and looking at areas in which the boys could do better.
That's always the case. You know, the Harlequins game, we know how well Harlequins have been playing over the course of the season, particularly at the start of the season, both in the Premiership and in Europe. We know they're a good team, and it was a case of not allowing them to play. So I thought we did that really well, put pressure on them, and you know, we took our opportunities that came along. You can always look back in rugby matches. Every team will have opportunities that they create, they don't take. But it's for us as a team to develop. We knew that we still know it's a massive area for us to work on. Is that conversion of getting into the opposition 22 and then that pressure converting into points.
And there'll be a bit of focus put on the Saracens result from the week just gone. What sort of approach are the squad taking to the Wasps result?
We haven't really even looked at that performance. That's one of those freak results that's very difficult to explain. I think Wasps on the day were outstanding. We're well aware that Saracens over the course of the last few months have been the form team in Europe. Not just their performances in the Premiership but in the tough European group to come out as the top seeds. They're a good team, they have huge quality. That's why they've been at the top of the Premiership for the last number of years. So it's a huge challenge for us. It's another big test coming off the back of Leicester, Bath, Harlequins, now Saracens. It almost gets harder and harder every week, so all we can do is worry about ourselves, prepare as best we can, and make sure the performance this weekend against Saracens is better than it was last weekend.
And looking out on the pitch today, the training field 2 days out from the game, there seems to be a really good number of boys training, which showed that the squad's in rude health.
Yes, something you probably don't want to talk about too much. We, at any stage in the season, we know there are injuries in the squad. At this point, again, our medical S&C teams have done a great job to get us to this point of the season with so many people standing, so many people fit. I think we had 37 training this morning, so that's what you need. We've talked about it throughout the course of the year, that strength and depth, that rotation that we do week in, week out. Some people obviously question why rotation happens. Rotation happens to allow players to perform at their best when they get their opportunities. And for us, you know, we're looking down a tough run of Premiership games into Europe again, but we're coming out from a position where we've got a lot of players fit, available, and all desperate to be part of the next few games.
And this week, obviously, the ownership was made public, and things can look forward to the future now, which is clearly what the squad will be doing.
Everybody's been aware in the background, the ongoing sale and a lot of speculation around what direction the club is going. I think we're all delighted to have the matter brought to a close, delighted that Martin has taken full control of the club. You know, the fact that someone who has been involved in the club since 2008 understands everything that's gone on during that period, but also sees the huge potential that's here, and